Now, I lived 8 years in Thailand and I devoured this Thai dessert the entire mango season. So what am I going to make today with the ingredients you get here? I know that the ingredients are not the same, but what I'm going to make is Thai sticky rice with mango. This Thai dessert looks complicated, but it's plain and simple and it melts in your mouth. First of all, I'm going to use some rice. Now remember, if you try and use basmati or kolam rice, it's not the same. Ideally you should get the glutinous rice that's very high in starch. It's also called Thai sticky rice. I got Indrayani rice, so this is a bit sticky, but it's different from what they use in original recipes. Indrayani rice, that is very local to us, so we get a lot of this in India. So we have the mango here, and you can use any kind, whatever you have at home. We also have sugar. This is coconut sugar, brown sugar. You can use white sugar. I will use some roasted sesame. I like the taste. So I have some coconut milk here. It's freshly squeezed. It's easy. You can buy the packaged one too. If you want to know how to freshly squeeze coconut milk easy at home, go to my YouTube channel and you'll figure it out. I just did this before the shoot, so it's really simple. How do you make the rice? So I got some rice, wash it a few times till the cloudy water goes away, and ideally you should soak the rice maybe an hour or overnight. I just soaked it an hour and then just cook it as you cook rice. So I got here my cooked rice, and notice it's a bit sticky. Look at it, it's a bit sticky. We have some really good local produce. It's very tasty. I have 200 ml or just a little above 200 ml of coconut milk, which I'm going to heat up. So you bring the coconut milk to a boil. This is my favorite part, the sugar. That's why we eat sweets, right? For the sugar. I use coconut sugar. I put about, you can use your judgment and put as much as you want. Now you could also use white sugar for this dish. It's just it's a white milk, it turns brown, but a healthy option is coconut brown sugar, and that's what I use. Now you also use a pinch of salt. Why salt? The salt balances the salty and the sweet taste, and it's just like when I eat this dish, I cannot get enough of it. I must finish that whole portion and then I'm a little satisfied. You know, I just love this dish. So we bring it to a boil. This recipe is so dear to me. This dish is so dear to me. In my time in Thailand, I befriended a really nice old lady, and she was a neighbor actually, and she actually taught me this dish, and I called her grandma because in Thailand you don't refer to older people by their names. So I called her grandma, and every time I eat this dish, I just, you know, have fond memories of grandma, and you know, I just enjoy it. And it's been a while since I've eaten this dish because I've not traveled to Thailand. So I thought, why not bring the dish to my kitchen since I have a few mangoes and just teach you how we can make this dish at home. It's not that complicated. It's easy, it's simple, and it is delicious. So now my coconut milk has come to a simmer, and I will turn off the gas, and what I would do is some of this I will pour into my rice. Half of this I'm going to pour onto my rice, and the other half I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. I'll make a sauce of it. The goodness of fresh coconut, you know, the coconut milk, the sugar, just like the rice will just soak it in. Let the rice just soak in all the juices of the fresh coconut milk, the sugar, the salt, and I just keep it to cool for a while. I'm going to thicken this sauce with corn flour. So I'm going to use corn flour. You can use anything else, but now I want this sauce to be nice and thick so I can pour it over my mango sticky rice, and it will thicken in a few seconds. Come on. You stir it, stir it. And look at it, it's thickening, yeah. Oh, that smell of coconut milk. It's just divine. I mean, this dish, it just brings back such good memories. Look at this, a thick sauce, and it looks delicious. It's gonna taste delicious too. So here we are, my rice is ready. Now this is how, it's simple to cut mangoes. You can take any mango and just cut it like this. Right, so we got one slice. You can put, I like a lot of mango in my mango sticky rice. This is not a festive dish in Thailand, you know. In Thailand they eat it the entire mango season. It's just something they enjoy the whole season. So to this you drizzle that thickened sauce. Look at that. Oh. And this just makes it so moist and nice. You know, it's just, you can make every dish, you can put a health twist to it. To this dish, I used unpolished Indrayani rice, which is so available locally. And you use, you know, mangoes, and we love mangoes. Now to this, I will also sprinkle roasted sesame. We love roasted sesame. I love the taste of roasted sesame, and that's enough. Comes the moment of truth. You take a bit of mango, take some rice along with the sauce, and wow, it is divine. If this video is helpful, hit the share button and share it with a friend.